Good morning, everybody. A very good morning to all of you, bachcho. We are back on Unacademy Computer Science and Uncode Computer Science channel. And we are back with another lecture of the digital logic design in which I'll be solving problems based on logic, function and minimization. So in the last lecture, we saw 20 problems on logic, function and minimization. In this lecture as well, we'll cover 20 problems on this topic. So without wasting any time, let us get started. Let me start by introducing myself. My name is Ankit Goyal. I got AIR1 twice in GATE in 2014 and 2018. I was awarded President of India Gold Medal in the year 2013 when I graduated from IIT Indore. Till date, I have trained more than 1 lakh students in the online and the offline classes and presently working as a director at Unacademy for GATE department. So guys, all of this you know about me, but beta, what matters the most? What matters the most is that we have an organization standing behind us, standing with us, empowering each and every student to get the free quality education. And I would say it is not just an organization, a mission, a revolution to spread education throughout the country, to give free quality education from the top educators. And yes, I am talking about Unacademy. Now, my dear, the free initiatives from Unacademy are not only restricted to YouTube, but they are also available on the Unacademy Learning app. So, if you download the Unacademy Learning app from the App Store or Play Store, you can be a part of this revolution just by clicking on any free initiative, whether it is a free class, free quiz, free test, combat, and then enrolling in it using the code ANKITESE. Other than this, my friend, you can also watch my free special classes on Unacademy app. All the links are available at a single URL, tinyurl.com/AnkitESE. In the upcoming special classes, you get to know whatever classes I am going to take in the future, and whatever I have taken till date, they are also available in the different folders. Next, my dear, you can become a part of Unacademy Plus, where you get to learn from all the top educators, teaching live on a single platform in comprehensive and crash courses. And not only this, you get daily assignment, weekly quiz, test series, question bank. Okay. And if you have any doubts, your doubts are also cleared. Other than this, my dear, what happens is in this subscription, you get access to all the branches, all the batches, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, foundation, placement, interview, every batch. Other than that, if you miss any class, you can always watch it recorded. But still, if you want to go further, then go with Iconic. Iconic will have all these benefits along with a personal coach who will create a study planner. Teachers will conduct study booster session. You will have test analysis done separately. And not only this, you will have a dedicated team for doubt clearing. So if you use the code AnkitESE, you get instant 10% discount on this amazing subscription. Okay. So, my dear, here if you see, we have the best team of the computer science, Vishwadeep sir, Sanchit sir, Ravindra Babu sir, Subba Reddy sir. So, if you want to become a part of this team and learn from the legends themselves, then use the code AnkitESE and join Unacademy. So if you use the code AnkitESE, 1 year fees will become 27 to 25, 18 months, 34,650, 2 years, 39,600. Always go with 2 year, your per month fees will be minimum and you can avail it on EMI without having to pay any interest. Then for Iconic, if you go with AnkitESE, 1 year fees will be 45 to 25, 2 years, 66,600. Again, prefer 2 years because per month cost is minimum and you can avail it on EMI. So let's get started. Here is the first problem, guys. The first problem. Which of the following are the essential prime implicant of the Boolean function? Essential prime implicant of the Boolean function. Come on. We need to know the APIs. In the meantime, let me create a 3 variable K-map. You guys solve it. Okay, so now my K-map is ready. Come on, everybody. Yes, Gurjeet, the PDF is provided in the same Telegram channel where I share the PDF for all electrical and electronics lecture. Come on, what is the answer? A, B, C, D. Gurjeet, it is available on the Telegram channel, the PDF of the previous lectures. Come on, come on, come on, everyone. We have A bar C plus AC bar plus B bar C. Anybody with the answer? I am waiting for correct answer from your side, guys. Anybody? Shall I solve this? Let us see. A bar C. C is common in second and third column. So this is your A bar C. Okay. AC bar. AC bar is this. C bar is common in the first and the fourth column. So this is AC bar. Then B bar C. B bar C is this one. Okay. Now see. These three pairings you have made, but you can make this one as well. This is also a prime implicant, correct? So this one cannot be covered by any other pairing. This one cannot be covered by any other pairing. So A bar C and AC bar are the prime implicants, EPI, because they have at least one which cannot be covered by any other PI. What is actually EPI? If it has at least one minterm which does not lie in any other grouping, then it is called as a EPI. It is called as a EPI. So same thing we are arriving at. Next question. What are the EPI? I think this is already covered. The third one. Which of the following expression is equivalent to A's or B's or C? A's or B's or C? Which of the expressions are equivalent? Come on, everybody. On Unacademy channel, lecture not started. Okay, Raj, so we'll do one thing. We'll upload the recorded video later on. Come on, everyone. What is the answer to this? Anybody? See, when we are talking about A's or B or C, what does it actually mean? It means that whenever there are odd number of ones, the output will be 1. Correct? Whenever there are odd number of ones, the output will be 1. So basically it has 4 min terms and as you can see 4 max term. 4 min terms and 4 max terms. Okay. So now here if you see this option has only 2 max term. This cannot be correct. It also has 2 max terms. This also cannot be correct. Okay. The only option left to check is the third one. The only option left to check is the third one. ABC. ABC is min term number 7. Okay. A bar into B's or C. So what you can write? A bar, B bar, C plus A bar, B, C bar. This is min term number 1, min term number 2. Here A, B bar, C bar plus A bar, B bar, C. This is min term number 4 and again min term number 1. So 1, 2, 4, 7. So answer is C. It contains all the min terms that must be there in case of the XOR. Which min terms are needed? 1, 2, 4, 7. 1, 2, 4, 7. And these min terms are present in the option number C. These min terms are present in the option number C. Next question. A two-way switch has 3 terminals A, B, C. In on position logic 1, A is connected to B and in off position A is connected to C. Two of these two-way switches are connected, which if the following expression if true will always result in the lighting of these bulbs. Tell me. Some of you were asking me, sir, is the bulb problem asked in computer science? This is a PYQ and it is asked in computer science. Come on everybody. Tell me. Today I am getting very late responses from you guys. You guys are not at all active. Payal and Silky both are telling me D. Okay, it is saying the switch is in the on position when A is connected to B and it is off when A is connected to C. Listen to me carefully. What I will say, S1 is 1, S1 is 0, S2 is 1, S2 is 0. Now my dear, what happens when the bulb will be on? The bulb will be on when either both are connected like this. The bulb is on when S1 is connected to B, S2 is also connected to B. Otherwise, the bulb can also be on like this. If both are connected to C, then also the circuit will be completed. See, for turning on the bulb, you need a closed path for current flow. A is connected to C, A is connected to C. That is, here both 1 or both 0. So the bulb will be on if both are 1 or both are 0. That is XNOR gate. XNOR gate. Or you can say equality detector. Equality detector. When both have the same state, then only your bulb will light up. When both have the same state, then only your bulb will light up. Okay. Next question. Consider the following circuit. Which of the following is true? F is independent of X, Y or Z, or none of the X, Y, Z is redundant. Come on. Come on, everybody. Come on, come on, come on, everyone. Be quick about it. Soumya is telling D. Others also please answer. Come on, everybody. I need quick answers from all of you. Shall we see? So this is x y bar whole bar. Okay. And what is this? YZ. Now you can write it like this. Bubbled input OR. Okay, NAND gate is bubbled input OR. So what it will be? XY bar plus YZ bar. Bubbled input OR. That is, both the inputs are first complemented then ORed. Both are complemented then ORed. XY bar plus Y bar plus Z bar. So Y bar. So Y bar plus Z bar. So the answer is A. F is independent of X. F is independent of X. How come many people have answered D? How come many people have answered D? Payal, Nishu, Mansoori, Bhargav, Soumya, all have given D. Next question. The switching expression corresponds to, it is a SOP expression. We want to know what does it correspond to. Come on, everybody. A SOP expression is given. It is asking what does it correspond to. You need to write the SOP form of this. Come on, everyone. This is a 4 variable K-map. So let me draw the 4 variable K-map in the meantime. You guys keep solving. Bubbled input OR is NAND. Okay. Silky, bubbled input or is NAND? Answer is A. Let us see. Very quick this time. 1459, 1459, then 1112. Okay. So what we can do? Quad is not possible, right? This you can do. So what is this term? A, B bar, and from the column D, what is this? B, C bar, D bar. What about this? A bar, C bar, D. A bar, C bar, D, A, B bar, D, B, C bar, D bar. Yes, the answer is A. Silky, what happened in the previous question? What happened in the previous question? See, due to this bubble, I have written YZ bar. Okay, Silky. I have taken complement of this also, na, due to the bubble. Otherwise, you could go by NAND also. What you will say? XY bar dot YZ bar. Then De Morgan's will give you this only. You will get De Morgan's law this only. Okay. Next question. Consider a Boolean function. Suppose one of its input is allowed to change at a time. If the function happens to be true for the two input vectors, we would like the function to remain true as the input changes from I1 to I2. I1 and I2 differ in only one bit position before becoming false momentarily. Without becoming false. F, X, Y, Z, which of the following cube covers of F ensure that required property is satisfied? I'll tell you about this. Silky, then you have not taken the complement beta, you have taken just the OR. YZ bar will also be there because there is a bubble at the input of OR. You can't just write YZ, you will have to write YZ complement. Come on everybody. Okay, or let me show this. This you need to understand how it is to be done. See, this question is actually based on hazard. Hazard I'll teach you in the combinational. Okay. So what it is saying is, we have Wx, Yz. Listen to me carefully. This question is not something that you can solve that easily. This is a bit difficult one. Or I won't say actually difficult, based on a different concept. This is based on the concept of hazard. What is hazard? The hazard means that whenever we are switching the input, the output remains the same, but it shows a glitch momentarily. That is, suppose for two inputs the output must be 1, but it goes to 0 for a certain time, then it again comes back to 1. So that going to 0, that glitch is undesirable, that is called as hazard. Are you getting my point? Suppose in the truth table, for 1111 the output is 1. For 1110 also the output is 1. But when you change from one input to the other, the output does not remain 1. It goes to 0 and then comes back to 1. That is called as a hazard or a glitch in the output. So it is saying we need to avoid that glitch. Now, see, first of all, let me write the terms. Did you get the meaning of hazard, guys? Did you understand? What is the meaning of hazard? It is asking us to avoid that hazard. So which terms, which pairing we must take to avoid it? 5, 7, 11, 12, 13, 15. Okay. Now, which of the following cube covers of F will have the following required property? 5, 7, 11, 12, 13, 15. Okay. We don't need minimized expression here. The first is W bar XZ. W bar XZ. So the first pairing W bar XZ is this one. Okay. WXY bar. WXY bar. This one. XY bar Z. X Y bar Z. Okay. Then X Y Z. Then W Y Z. Okay. So this is right. WXY, then it is telling WXY, which is WXY, WXY. WXY to anyways can't be there. So this is to wrong. WXYZ bar. This is also wrong. WYZ, WYZ, WXZ, WXZ, WXZ. This one. Okay. W bar XZ, W bar XZ. Okay. XY, XY bar Z. Okay. XYZ. So basically what I am thinking is WXZ, WXZ. This term is extra here. This term is extra in this case. And what is unique about this? W bar XZ is here. WXY bar. WXY bar. WXY bar. Without WXY bar, this 12 will not be covered, na? WXY bar is necessary. It is a EPI. WYZ is there in both. XYZ is there in both. So, what I am saying is WXY bar. This is necessary. This is important. This can't be skipped. Okay. एक बार हिंदी में बता दीजिए हैजार्ड का मतलब क्या होता है। बेटा देखो, हैजार्ड का मतलब क्या होता है, जब कभी दो इनपुट के लिए आउटपुट सेम रहना चाहिए बट ऐसे वो नीचे जाके वापस ऊपर आ जाए, तो इसे कहते हैं हैजार्ड। इसे कहते हैं हैजार्ड। तो ये कह रहा है ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए। अब इसके अंदर देखो कंसेप्ट क्या होता है, ये मैं आपको कॉम्बिनेशन में बताऊंगा। व्हाट इज द कंसेप्ट बिटवीन any two adjacent minterms or between any two adjacent cube, there must be redundant pairing to avoid hazard. Redundant pairing to avoid hazard. Okay. that is there must not be any sudden change in the output. What I mean to say यार, इसके लिए मुझे ना पूरा हैजार्ड पढ़ाना पड़ेगा, या तो इसको स्किप कर देते हैं कॉम्बिनेशनल तक, बिकॉज एक्सप्लेनिंग द एंटायर हैजार्ड थिंग in this lecture would be very very difficult for me and we will lose out all the questions in that process. So shall we skip it till combinational? Okay, so the answer will be A only. So let's skip it, skip till combinational circuit. At the end of combinational circuit, remind me, I'll take this question. Okay, this is a question based on hazard which I'll cover in combinational circuit. Okay, Pushkar, I think that will be best for everybody, right? Chalo, moving on. Consider the numbers represented in 4-bit gray code. H3, H2, H1, H0 is the gray code representation. G3, G2, G1, G0 be the gray code representation of n plus 1. Which of the following combination, which of the following function is correct? Okay. Bhartendu, I'll explain in combinational. Right now you won't understand the answer because the condition is there should be overlap between the adjacent groups, and that is why option A is correct. Whatever pairs you are forming, you are taking another redundant term that basically combines the two minterms. You are taking one more pairing which is not at all required, just to make sure that two minterms are joined together. You are basically creating a bridge between the two minterms just in order to satisfy the property that there must not be any glitch or hazard. But don't worry, just remind me at that time, I'll solve this for you. Don't worry. I'll show you more examples like this when we study hazard. I'll also show why there is a glitch, how the waveform comes. All these things are there. Come on everyone. I think you must have understood what it is trying to say, that H3, H2, H1, H0 are the gray code of a number n. Okay. And G3, G2, G0, G1, G0 are the gray code of n plus 1. Now we want to know the function G0, G1, G2, G3. Okay. This is what it is saying. Let me give an example, then you try. Suppose n is 0. The gray code is 0, 0, 0, 0. But G gray code will be gray code of n plus 1. That is 1. 0, 0, 0, 1. Like this. So that way you have to form for all the 16 terms. You have to form for all the 16 terms. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 or 15 I'll write here. Come on. Now solve this. Come on everybody, complete the truth table. Anybody got the answer? For 1 we will have 0 0 0 1, here 0 0 1 1, then 0 0 1 1, 0 0 1 0, 0 0 1 0, then 0 1 3 2 4 5 7 6, 1 0 1 0, then 1 0 1 0, here it will be 4 5 7 6 7 6, sorry, 0 1 1 0, not 1 0 0, 0 1 1 0. I am just writing in the order of K-map. I told na K-map tells us the gray code. Okay, 1 1 1 0, then 12 13 15 14 8 9 11 10, 1 0 1 0 10, 1 0 1 0 8 9 11 10 11, 1 0 1 1, okay, 1 0 1 1 8 9 11 10, 1 0 0 1, then 1 0 0 1 8, 1 0 0 0, then 1 0 0 0. Okay, yeah, so that way I have covered actually 14 terms here. Like this. Did you understand how did I write all the codes? Did you understand how did I write all the codes? I wrote all the codes from the K-map. I told you in the zigzag order, if you cover K-map, then you get the gray code. Now, G0, G1, G2, G3, listen to me. These four are the four outputs of the logic circuit. G0, G1, G2, G3 are the four outputs of the logic circuit, and all of them are function of H0, H1, H2, H3. So let me write the minterms here. This is M0, M1, M3, M2, M6, M7, M5, M4, M12, M13, M15, M14, M10, 10 है ना, हाँ, M10, M11, M9 and M8. Okay, these are the minterms for H. Now tell me, what is G0? G0 contain which of the following minterms? G0 is 1 at M0, M1, then M6, 7. 0, 1, 6, 7, then 12, 13, 11, 10. It is 1 at 0, 1, then 6, 7, 6, 7, then 12, 13, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so G0. This is wrong. Now G1. Which minterms does it contain? 1, 3, 2, 6. Or we can say 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay. Then this one is what? 12 or 13? This is 13. 13, 15, 14, 10. 13, 15, 14, 10. 10, 13, 14, 15. Okay. So, no, this is also not correct. G2. G2 contains which min term? See here. 2, 6, 7, 5, 4, 2, 6, 7, 5, 4, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. ओके 4 तक मैं आ गया था. 4, 12, 13, 15. So 12, 13, 15. That means G2 is correct. G2 is correct. Understood everybody? Bhartendu, normal table you won't be able to draw because the inputs are also gray code H3, H2, H1, H0, and G. The output is also a gray code. It is mapping the gray code of number n to the gray code of number n plus 1. Next question. Boolean function for a combinational circuit with 4 input is represented by the following K-map. What is the EPI of this K-map? Come on. We need the EPI of this K-map. Be quick. Today we have been able to do only 9 questions in the 45 minutes. Not a good speed, guys. Speed up, please. Try to form maximum grouping, guys. Try to form maximum grouping. And then tell me which is a EPI. Yes, Bhartendu, normal sequence 0 to 15 is a binary code. So in gray code, we have to go in the order of K-map, right? Like this, see. 0, 1, 3, 2. Then here 6, 7, 5, 4, 12, 13, 15, 14, 10, 11, 9, 8. Like this. Okay, Bhartendu? 0, 1, 3, 2, 6, 7, 5, 4, 12, 13, 15, 14, then 10, 11, 9, 8. Bhargav is telling D. Let's see. This group will be there. There is no quad formation here. Okay. All these groups are there. Along with this, right? There is no possibility of a quad. Am I correct? One quad is possible actually. If you see, this can be a quad. Then pair, pair, pair. No other quad is possible, right? Pair, pair, and pair. Okay. So now, which of the following is a EPI? This one. Q bar, S bar. The quad is a EPI. Okay, quad is a EPI. Only quad is an EPI because M naught minterm 0 is only covered by quad. Every else minterm is covered by more than one group. Every other minterm is covered by more than one group. What is the maximum number of different Boolean function possible in n Boolean variable? How many Boolean function can you form in n Boolean variable? Come on. How many different Boolean function? This is a very simple one. Based on your permutation combination. Very easy. How many functions can you make? Bhartendu, not M naught. M naught cannot be covered by any other group. See? Bhartendu, just to show you, this one cannot be covered by any other group. If you club it with 0 and this one 2, okay, that is inside a quad. You can't form a pair inside a quad. If you club it with 8, 0 and 8, then also you are making a pair inside a quad. That is also not allowed. So this one cannot be covered by anything other than the quad. Remember, you can't make a pair 0 and 2 because this pair will involve both the terms of a quad. You can't form a pairing within a bigger group. Similarly, if you club 0 and 8, again both belong to the quad. That means you are making a pair within a quad. The answer will be C. Why? See, for n variable, there are 2 to the power n minterms. Okay. Now, when there are 2 to the power n minterm, each minterm can be present or not present in output. So, number of function. If every minterm has 2 possibility of being present or not present, 2 to the power n. Clear? Is this clear? How I am writing? Suppose you have 5 terms and I can say you can take it or you can leave it. So how many function will form? Each term can be either present, not present. So there are 2 possibility. For the second also 2 possibility. For the third term also 2 possibility. That way 2 to the power n. Next, consider the following Boolean function. The function is independent of how many variables? Come on. Following Boolean function is independent of how many variable? Let me draw the K-map in the meantime. Anybody with the answer? Himani is telling B. Let me mark the ones. 1, 3, 4, 6. 1, 3, 4, 6. 9, 11, 12, 14. Okay, very easy. See? This K-map has been asked multiple times in computer science. So what is the value? X z bar plus x bar z. So it is independent of two variables, w and y. B. It is independent of two variables, w and y. They don't come in the final expression. Next, the following expression was realized using two input and OR gates. However, during the fabrication, all two input AND gate were mistakenly substituted by two input NAND gate. What is the final function? What is the function finally realized? In place of AND gate, you mistakenly realize the NAND gate. What is the final function? Come on. If you replace the AND with NAND in this expression, what is the final answer? Be quick, guys. You can solve this. Come on, everybody. Just simplify the Boolean expression if you replace the AND with NAND. Shall I solve this? I will replace AND with NAND. Okay. Okay, I have expanded this. Now A bar 1 plus C, D bar and D bar and D bar, it will be D bar plus BC plus AB plus C bar. Okay, now A bar plus D bar plus C bar plus C bar, sorry, C bar plus CB plus AB. Redundant literal rule, what it will make it? C bar plus B. Now B 1 plus A. So A bar plus D bar plus C bar plus B. A bar plus D bar plus C bar plus B. So answer is C. Easy one. Okay, replace all the NAND, all the AND with NAND and you can find the answer very easy. Next question, which of the following expression does not correspond to the K-map obtained in above question? Above question, which of the following expression does not correspond to K-map I think previous question is missing here. So leave this. Moving. Which of the following expressions are not equivalent to f? Which of the following expressions are not equivalent to f? Come on. Let me draw the K-map in the meantime. W, X, Y, Z. Okay. फर्स्ट लाइन कैसे एक बार बता दोबारा. See, this is a and I have replaced by NAND. Then again and I have replaced by NAND. Okay. What is NAND? First and then not. Again, see, this is a and I have replaced it by NAND and I have replaced it by NAND. That way. Okay, Pushkar, every and has been replaced by NAND. Now solve this one. Which of the following logic expression is not equivalent to f? 0, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 13, 15. Check which answer is not equal. Haresh is telling me D. Okay. One by one we will check it. So let me start checking it. The first it is telling x bar, y bar, z bar. X bar, y bar, z bar. So that is this group. Okay. W bar, x, y bar. W bar, x, y bar. W bar, x, y bar. This one. Okay. W, y bar, z. W means W is common here. Y bar, z. This one. Then x, z. X is this. Z is this. All ones are being covered. All the ones are covered. So A matches the expression. All the ones are covered. So A matches the expression. Now moving to the second option. W bar, y bar, z bar. W bar is common here. Y bar, z bar is this. Okay. W, x bar, y bar. W, x bar, y bar is common here. Then x, z. X, z is this. Again, all the ones are covered. It is also correct. It is also correct. All ones are being covered. Next, W bar, y bar, z bar. W bar is common in this. Y bar, z bar is this. Okay. Then W, x bar, y bar. W is common here. X bar. Then y bar. W, x bar, y bar is this. Okay. X, y, z. X is common here. yz is here. Sorry, yz is here. xyz. X y bar z is this. Again, all the ones are covered. So this is also correct. Now, moving to the last one. X bar, y bar, z bar. X bar is common here. Y bar, z bar is this. So this one. Okay. W x bar, y bar. W x bar is this. Y bar is here. Then W bar y. W bar is here. Y. W bar y is this one, I think. Okay, so this is not correct. So the answer is D. Okay, we have to check whether or not all the ones are being covered in the K-map. Next one. Define the connective star for the Boolean variable xy as x star y xy plus x bar y bar. Simply this is the XNOR gate. Z equal to x star y. Consider the following expression. P is to x is yz. Q is to y is xz. R is to x is yz. R. Okay, P, Q, R. These are three expressions. These are three expressions. X equal to y star z. Y equal to x star z. X star y star z is 1. How to convert A to B using Boolean? X bar, y bar, z bar, W bar, y bar, z. No, Bhartendu, basically, if from a K-map we can have multiple deductions. You can't say there is one minimized expression. There can be multiple. That is why 1 and 2 cannot be directly converted so easily. It is not very easy to be converted. Now, come on, try this. Bhargav is telling D. It is XNOR, guys. Very easy question, XNOR. And I'll keep this as the last question for today. Okay, whatever questions are left, that you can try at home. Okay. Come on, everybody. I need quick answers. Not a very difficult task. And guys, more or less your syllabus is actually same as electrical and electronics, other than only one chapter that is missing, data converter. Data converter is about converting analog signal to digital, digital to analog. That is missing. Other than that, every topic is there. So let me show. So what is Y? This 1 0 0 1. Now if you are calling it as X, if you are calling it as X, it is XNOR only, na? Then X star Z. What is X star Z? 0 1 is 0, 1 0 is 0, 0 0 is 1, 1 1 is 1. If you see, this column is exactly same as Y. This is exactly same as Y. So if this is true, this is also true. Then it is saying X, Y, Z, all X, then Y, Z. If X is basically XNOR with their XNOR. So it will be x, x nor x. So it will always be 1. Correct? So all are valid. What I am saying is basically x is equal to y x nor z. So x, x nor, y, x nor, z is x, x nor, x. So it will always be 1. Because x nor with itself will always give you 1. So all p, q, r are valid. Okay. So these question guys you can do at home. Okay. From the video itself you can just play back the video and you can pause it, then solve it. Okay. So these are the questions which you can do at your home. And as I told guys, you can become a part of Unacademy using the code Ankit ESE. 1 year fees will be 27 to 25, 18 months 34 650, 2 years will be 39 600. Go for 2 year, per month cost is minimum and you can avail it on EMI without any interest. Then my dear, with Ankit ESE 1 year iconic fees will be 45 to 25 and 2 year 66 600. Go with 2 year, per month fees is minimum and you can always avail it at EMI. Bhartendu, I have considered the first statement to be true, that it is defining x is y star z, and then I have checked the validity of the other two. Okay, this is my Unacademy profile guys. You can follow me and you can send me messages here. This is my Telegram channel. Also, for any subscription related queries, you can always call 70890 47561. And you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram. My ID is SSGIIT. So thank you everybody. I'll see you tomorrow with more problems. And then day after tomorrow, what we will do is we will start with your combination